Hi guys, welcome back to my Brotato tutorial series where I take every character and beat it on Ninja 5 with the best strategy I know of. Today's character is the Saver. Saver gets more damage for money, gets harvesting, starts with a piggy bank, so a lot of money. However, items are expensive, like really expensive. So you need a lot more money. There is one way in the game that you can make way more money, and yes, the Thief Dagger. Of course it's the Thief Dagger. Of course it's the Thief Dagger that gives you more material. You want more material. So you are going to get more material. So yeah, it's a Thief Dagger build, of course. A crit build, by definition. And yeah. You want to crit the enemies, kill them, get them money, and yeah. Okay, I hit 2 level ups. It's not always the case, but either you hit 2 level ups on this wave or you will hit 2 levels up on the other way. Here I'm rolling for either crit chance or harvesting. So here I don't have anything. Speed, attack speed, no. I'll take HP because it's blue. That's the only exception if you find a blue level up. Attack speed for damage, I can take that. That will actually be pretty good. And here I will just lock the coffee because it's a good item. So yeah, in the first few waves you want to spend all your money to get as much weapons as possible, upgrade them, get pretty good items for like the coffee is good. You could also have Insanity is a really good item. It's -% damage, which you don't really care about because you will get a lot of % damage through material, especially late game. But it's more crit chance, which you absolutely care about. Here I'm still looking for crit or harvesting. Well, I guess I will not really get bonus harvesting here. Trees, do I take trees? No, not really. Reroll for another Thief Dagger, reroll to lock another Thief Dagger. And in terms of healing, I'm going to go for probably cute monkeys or consumable healing. I don't really want to go for a healing stat, although yeah, I don't really want to go for a healing stat. I'd rather go for healing items. So yeah, that's the way I'm going to heal. Lifesteal is not ideal on melee builds, and HP regeneration is kind of overrated in my opinion, unless you have a lot of it. And when I mean a lot of it, it's like too much for you to get. I'll take luck because it's blue once again. I'll take the coffee, and here I take the Thief Dagger. I'll get the weird food, and I will not get the broken mouth because it's too expensive in my opinion. So yeah, my plan is kind of to use the level up stats to get the crits and crit that I need and the other stats that I need, and to use items to get pretty much my healing and maybe some crit if I have a good crit item. But otherwise I will use the shop to get weapons and healing items mostly. That's kind of the plan. And yeah, this maybe also experience gain items if I can. That would be good as well. Here, do I take the armor? I'll take the armor. I'll take the HP as well, that's good. HP recovered from the consumables, this is nice. Another Thief Dagger. Can I get a Thief Dagger? Can I get... You know what, I'll stop rolling because it's 9 and I will not be able to buy anything if I roll. So I'll just stop here and let the piggy bank give me a bit more material. Like, that's the exception to spending all your material. Yeah, wave 5 you can start saving and be like, you kind of want to lock still. But if you are only going to be able to lock and it's not guaranteed you'll be able to lock, you don't really want to spend all your money on rolls, is what I mean. You can, but I don't think you should. Anyways, 3, that's good. I'm dealing quite a bit of damage. I have 200 material, which is way more than a normal character, but items also cost way more. Here I'll roll. You know what, I'll take some harvesting. I think it's still early enough to get like a blue harvesting, and it will be worth it. Do I take the gentle alien? No, not really. Captain Sword, interesting. Mushroom, no, I don't really want healing stats. I'd rather... Oh, I don't have speed. That's interesting. I'm gonna need speed as soon as I can. Okay, first purple thief dagger. I'll roll one, I'll roll another time and get the thief dagger. And you know what? I'll lock the beanie. It's 4% speed. I don't really care about range. And yeah, I can continue killing the enemies. 12 damage on the blue ones and 18%. Okay, I have minus 1% damage. That makes sense. But yeah, I don't really want to go for melee damage for now. I will go for some melee damage later on. But for now, I want to build up some more crits, because my crit is a bit low. And I want to build up enough defensive stats that I will be able to get through the mid-game normally, basically. I think Saver is especially weak in the mid-game, because you cannot buy anything in the mid-game. And that's when you have to start saving up money to make up for stats. So that's probably the weakest part. You know what? I'll take the melee damage here. And I will go... I will roll... I'll take the armor as well. Thief dagger, I'll take the beanie. And for now, I'm just... Garden... Do I have... Yeah, I do have consumable heal. I'll lock the garden. I won't take it right now, because I want to roll and get like thief dagger and something. I got trees as well, because it's a good way of healing. I'm mostly leaning, because I still haven't seen Cute Monkey, so I'm mostly leaning into consumable healing with the trees, the garden, the luck as well. I don't have a lot of speed, which sucks a lot. It's a good thing I got the beanie, because that's 4% speed. Oh yeah, another thing I want to buy in the shop in terms of items are economy items. For example, the trophy, the hunting trophy would be insane, because it's related to crit as well. So that would mean even more material on crit kills. Oh yeah, another way of healing that I can do is the tentacles, because it's healing on crit, and I crit a lot. It's healing on crit kill. But my plan is to have 100% crits down the line, so that would be fine. Crit chance already, that's good. I'll buy that, and I have only 58% chance on purple thief daggers, so that's pretty bad. My crit is low. I don't like that. Could take the baby squid, but meh. Okay, another thief dagger. I could go for the celerity as well, because it's experience. But I'd rather keep my money for now and try and kill the enemies. I'm gonna need speed, and I think all my stats are higher than you. Yeah, I'm lacking speed on crits. That's two stats that I should take more of. But at least I have decent armor, decent HP and such. So it's not that bad. It could be way worse. However, I'm going to need some speed and crit chance ASAP, because if I don't, the build is kind of ruined, and I'm gonna die. So the plan is still not to die. The plan is to survive. The plan is to kill the enemies and survive the waves. And I have a boss on wave 11, which should be fine as long as I have enough speed. And I have a horde wave, which is good. Ideally, on this character, you want 2 horde waves. Because thief daggers, 30 luck, melee damage 1, range damage. It is possible you can take it, but I'll just give it away. Here I want speed. It was either speed or crit chance, and speed showed up first, so I'm not complaining. A red thief dagger? That is crazy work on... Oh, that's exactly the money I have. That is the craziest coincidence ever. I'll take it, because, I mean, red weapons are the only exceptions. I mean, they are still lucky, because they are cheaper than buying 2 purples. But I will treat it as 2 purples and a little bit of luck, basically. Also, I've been... Okay, I have 10 luck, it's not much. But I will treat it as a little stroke of luck. That you could definitely have, but maybe with better items or something like that. But it's not impossible. Anyways, right now I'm going to start saving. Mostly because it's wave 9. And wave 9 is... You are going to get a lot of money. So you're going to want to start keeping most of it and spending only a little bit. So you can have a lot of percent damage. and your piggy bank can go to work and give you a lot of money. So that's where you start using compound interest to upgrade your money. So right there, I've had wave 9s with more money. I'll take that. It's always good. Right now, what I want, I'll take some speed, and what I want is mostly speed. I'm just kidding. What I want is mostly crits. And now I'm going to start to not buy anything that is not, well, that could be useful, but whatever. I'm only going to start buying what I need. So it's thief daggers and slash or crit chance. I'm gonna roll one last time. I'll take this because it's armor and dodge, and why not? And I will stop here because I have 453 material, and I absolutely want to keep my material and start compounding interests. The goal is to get to 2,000 material in the bank as soon as possible, because 2,000 material means the pig bank gives you 400. And you get what you get in the wave, and then you can keep like between 2,000 and 3,000 material in the bank at all times. 2,000 material is also 80% damage, so that's why I'm kind of aiming for that. 80% damage is a really good damage upgrade. I mean, it's 2,500 material is 100% damage increase, so that's also maybe something you should aim for. But for now, my goal is to get as much material as possible, be able to survive, of course, because there is a boss wave incoming, and boss waves are dangerous. Also be able to survive wave 14 horde wave, which, if you know me, you know what I feel, how I feel about that. 1,000 material, I need crits, like bad. Can I get crit, please? You know what, I'll take 12 max HP. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's worse things. I'll take a thief dagger, and right now my goal is to stand pretty much at attack speed, crit chance, range for HP regeneration. You know what, I'll take it. It's stats that I do need. And here I will stop. I will actually lock the beanie for later and go on to the boss wave. I probably will not be able to kill the boss. I mean, it's fine. I was not planning on killing the boss on wave 11. You can absolutely kill the bosses later on because you have insane amounts of percent damage. However, killing the boss early on, I think getting that 12 HP is a bit life-saving. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if I don't get hit, it's fine. But if I do get hit, it's life-saving. So in the event that I do get hit, which might happen because I'm not the best at this game, I'm glad I have a lot of HP. Well, not a lot, but enough HP. As you can see, I'm back at above 1,000 material, and I probably will be able to do 1,200 or 1,300 hopefully. So the goal is to keep most of that material in the bank. Ooh, 13 HP from the boss. Yeah, I got hit, and I'm glad I had HP. I'll take armor because it's just there. I'll take the speed, and right now I'm just gonna roll once, roll twice, and do I buy the thief dagger? You know what? I lock the thief dagger because I don't want to reroll after. I'll also lock the metal plate, and I'll buy both on next wave because I want to save. So yeah, yes, I did not buy anything in the shop aside from that beanie that I locked. And yes, this is how you play the saver. Like, after wave 9, you don't spend. You don't spend until you have 2,000 material or something. So that you get 400 from the piggy bank, and then you can spend 400 because you get some more. Yeah, you want to absolutely activate the compound interests. Especially if you're not close to dying. Well, aside in a boss wave, but boss waves are boss waves. So, yeah. Goal to get to 1.8k material or something like that. At this point, the harvesting is pretty much useless. It's useful for it's mostly useful for getting a little more XP at the end of the wave, which is good because you do want XP. But aside that, it's pretty meh. Alright, 1,939 material. I mean, armor is there, so I'll take it. Here, I'm just gonna combine my Thief Dagger, buy both of these. Speed, I have 29 speed, I'm good. I will buy the Thief Dagger, roll once, roll twice, roll 3 times, and I'm gonna stop rolling because it's useless and I don't want to spend my money. I will be able to get on above 2000 material. I think my crit chance is not that high. However, I have a lot of red Thief Dagger, so 73% crit chance is still worth it. It's fine on this build if you don't have 100% crit chance. The goal is just to get some bonus money, and I'm not gonna lie, Thief Dagger is actually a pretty decent weapon, even if you don't have even if you don't fully build a crit on it, just because it is pretty fast. It does kill with 50% damage, but it has high base crit chance. You always build some crit around it, so it's kind of like, at this point with 75% crit chance, like I have 80% damage scaling or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how that works with crit and everything, but on average, getting 1 melee damage means my weapon is gonna deal 0.8 damage on top of it. Do I go for luck? Do I go for crit here? No, I'll go for crit. I'll get the Thief Dagger. I will just get another Thief Dagger. That's good. And I will just... Do I lock the lure? Nah, I think I'm fine. I'm just going to go for wave 14 with 1860 material in the bag. And now I'm above 2000 once again. That's the plan. So yeah, Thief Dagger, pretty fast. I like the attack pattern of it because it hits like a decent amount of enemies with it. And it also has kind of decent range, I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad for a fast melee weapon like that. So yeah, even without the whole crits and material and stuff, it's still pretty decent as a weapon. So that's what I mean by you don't need to have 100% crit. You obviously want to have 100% crit, because if you have 100% crit, the material you get is going to absolutely skyrocket, and you love skyrocketing your material, especially with a compound interest build. But I'm doing border strat because there is a lot of projectiles and I cannot kill everything. And also my garden is not far away. That's why I'm doing that. And yeah, that's good. I have almost 3000. Oh, the padding. Padding guarantees you a win. I'm not taking the padding because it's a tutorial. But if you see the padding, absolutely take the padding. I'm not taking the padding because it's a tutorial. Once again, it's the way I play, the way I do these tutorials. But do take the padding. It's insane. It's 36 HP plus 3, and you are going to get more material than what I have right now. I have 2930. You're going to end up at like 4500 material, 5000 material on wave 20. So do take the padding. Absolutely, it's broken. I'm not taking it because I'm a dumbass doing tutorials though. What do I want? You know what? I'll take some lifesteal as a way to diversify my healing. That's it. I'll take some armor for damage, and you know what? I'll take the sunglasses because it's 30% crit chance and it puts me at 86%. 2310, I'm just going to go because I want to keep my material up and running, and rolling and buying is, yeah, cool, but I want to have as much material as possible because it will just skyrocket my damage, and if I can have high damage, I will absolutely destroy everything. And I kind of want to kill the bosses. It is possible if you play correctly, but if I want to kill the bosses, I'm going to need melee damage and HP. That's the two stats that I mostly need. HP to survive, because I have decent armor. I have 15 armor. I mean, more armor would be appreciated. I will never say no to more armor, but HP is to back up the armor. And melee damage is because it's multiplied by both the crit and the percent damage. So absolutely yes, I'm getting destroyed here. I have to be careful about what I do. I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, that's good. That's good. I survive. Fried rice is useless. Here, can I get Did I miss HP? I think I did. I'll get the melee damage here. That's the last red steel dagger. And you know what? I will just go with 3030 material, and I'm just going to compound interest on my material to end up with like 4,000 or 5,000 material on wave 20. That's the plan. And the rest of the material I will use to, because I have all of my red thief daggers. Theoretically, I could just stop rolling the shop and just roll for good upgrades and use the material that I spent on getting the best upgrades of melee damage and HP. I'm definitely gonna need HP. Right now I'm dealing 180 crits. I could also go for a bit of attack speed. That would not be dumb to do. Like, if I get a really good attack speed upgrade, I will take it. But I'm most inclined to do melee damage and HP. HP is actually kind of a priority because I would love to have 80 HP. That's kind of the goal here. But that seems a bit hard. You know what? It's HP. I will not complain about HP. Okay? Okay, HP. I'm glad with that. I'll roll just a tiny bit. I mean, Thief Dagger, 4 weapons I don't need. 3 weapons? That's crazy. I'll take the silver bullets and I'll stay at 4,001 material. So that's 4,800 material. It's probably going to be one of the highest runs I've done in terms of leftover material. But I think like also I refined this strategy over the runs that I did. Saber is not a character that I play often. That might be like the 7th run I do with him. Out of 7 runs, I had this will be my 4th run I win. So I lost 3 runs, mostly on I believe 2 of them on early game while I was trying to figure out stuff, and the other one on like wave 19 or something. But the thing is, once you have like that 4,000, 5,000 material mark, and you just go and continue, and like if you don't do anything stupid, you are going to win because you just have so much. Okay, that's exactly what I want. That is exactly what I want. It's melee damage, it's HP. That's perfect. That's pretty useless. Do I want? Okay, this is guaranteed purple. I can absolutely go for HP here or melee damage. I go for HP because it's my priority, because I don't want to die as a priority. This is too late to be worth it. And here I'll just go for a bit of attack speed and roll once, roll twice, roll a 3rd time. There's nothing worth it. I will keep my 5,000 material, and I'm at 6,000 material already because the piggy bank gave me 1,000 material. 1,000 material, I will repeat it, is 40% damage. So that's a flat 40% damage increase. And right now, I actually have hit the 80 HP mark. That's insanely good. And the boss is almost dead, but I don't want to die myself. So I'm just going to go away, run around, get some healing. And now I'm going to go back on the boss and finish the boss. Finish him, and there we go. Boss out. There's a lot of shooters. I believe there's less shooters on Wave 20. There's no big guys that spawn the little shooters that I hate. So that should be good. And yeah, I will have 7,000 material. I actually might hit the 8,000 material mark. Depends on how I do with my material, if I spend in the shop or not. Okay, I almost died here. Dread speed for every 1% dodge I have. No, I'm not taking red items, as I said, but also it would be useless. Oh, I did not get an upgrade. I will get an upgrade on the next wave though. Damn, it showed up again. You know what? I'll pick up the cute monkey because it's healing, and I'll roll a couple more times. Another time? No, I'll just go. Speed and range, not really useful. I'll just go for that. I will definitely have 8,000 material on wave 20. There is 2 strategies that you can do. Either spend all your material in the shop on the wave before wave 20, but that means you give up all your damage pretty much. Or don't spend the damage, don't spend the money, keep your damage, and that is the strategy that I employ. The other strategy is only useful if you get lucky in the shop and you get something crazy like a cursed padding or something. But it doesn't work if in any other scenario. Like if you only get, I don't know, mid healing items and some damage but not much, it will be useless. And honestly, I've found that it is on average way better to keep the material. I'm going to need something to survive, because that's not enough. Maybe melee damage will be useful. You know what? I will take the jerky. It's healing. That sucks. I thought it was a guaranteed purple on level 20, but no. No, I don't want speed. I want... No, percent damage is useless. Attack speed, no. Luck? You know what? I'll take luck. At this point, I'm over it. I will take the adrenaline. I will take the coffee. And I will roll a couple times to see if I can have... I mean, the padding is back at it again. As you can see, this is why the padding is absolutely crazy. It would mean I get 100 HP. That's double what I have. This would guarantee me a win, right? If you see the padding, it guarantees you a win on this character. Okay? Now I'm not getting it because I'm doing a tutorial and you're not guaranteed to get the padding. However, the padding guarantees you a win, and I will repeat it and I will say it again. Take the padding. But I think I will be able to kill the bosses no matter what. I'll start by you. Yep, you're gone, and that's the power of having insane amounts of damage. This is why I keep my material at the max, because then I absolutely shank the bosses with thief daggers, and it's completely bonkers, and I love it. So that's the saber for you. A bit of a hard character, but can absolutely annihilate with 20 as long as you keep the money. As you can see, I don't have many items. What's useful is mostly the armor items, the crit items. Maybe the silver bullet did kind of good. It was useful. A bit of speed and the coffee. There is one type of item that I did not get, and it was XP increase, but that's fine. If you see them, you can take them. So yeah, that's the saber. That's a character that starts up very weak but ends up completely broken. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will encourage you to like if you found that helpful. Subscribe if you want to see the next videos, and check the playlist because I have a lot of tutorials here. And honestly, I'll see you guys in the next one.